What's good? What's good? What's good, everyone? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing all right. An interesting stream today. Not much about the actual game itself that's coming on tomorrow, but more so, uh, once and for all, breaking down the transfer saga of Frankie De Jong. That's the most important thing. Need to and want to break down the transfer saga. It's been very interesting. The whole transfer window, what's happened, and this year especially, has been very interesting with all the news and all the stuff that's come out. Right, it's been very very interesting. So it's important that we go ahead and break it all down. It's important that we go ahead and understand who said what and why and where and who and when. I think the more purpose behind this video is because the fans deserve it. You guys deserve it. You should know. You should know how this all came about. You should know how it worked. You should know all the tweets. There should be, as fan base, we get led left and right all the time. And I just want to give a transparent approach to it all. A transparent approach. That's my thing. I'm not always right. I'm not always wrong. But one thing I am is I try my best to be logical. I try my best to be logical. Um, I'll start off by, of course, breaking down what I thought, was the whole score behind the whole saga, right? I'll break down what I think, what I understood, and take it from there. Firstly, big up to everyone who's tuned in. Thank you very much for the comments as well. I'll go and have a quick look at the comments. Bear with me. Let me just see. Um, there you go. Let me just quickly read out the comments. Hello, everyone. Says Johnson, big up. Big up, Yankee. It says Eric Ten Hag's title charge if we win tomorrow. Hopefully so. Sabu says, hi, bro. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, Yamin, as well. I'm good. Klopp excuse. And Liam, big up for joining. Liam, thank you very much for the membership donations yesterday. Sorry, I did not pick it up. So for the people watching, if you want to become a member, Liam has very generously donated 5 memberships to the channel. So if you want to become a member, courtesy of Liam, you can do so just by clicking the super chat section below in the chat, or the link in the bio as well. So if you want to become a member, just go down below. There is a super chat sticker, like a $sign. You click that and it says become a member, and it should work out simply fine because Liam has donated 5 memberships. So only 5 spots left. Yeah. Look, I'll start off with the breakdown what I think what happened with the window. Originally, we were interested in Frankie De Jong. There was loads of talks about the window throughout the window that he needs to be sold. He will be sold. We've spoken to him. Ten Hag has spoken to him. A bid has been agreed upon. During that time, Barca are obviously doing their business. A lot of talk about Barca cannot get Lewandowski. Barca cannot get this person, that person. Obviously, Barca's got a whole lot of players anyways. But Barca aren't able to get a lot of people unless they let the number one person, Frankie De Jong, go. That was the number one topic of it all. Frankie De Jong will be sold, and then Barca will be able to go ahead and get the players. That's what always said throughout the window, but that was not the case. It was never the case, ever. Barca were able to bring in player one by one. They let a couple of players go, but they originally, what people were saying that Barca need to sell players was not the truth. Barca need to sell Frankie De Jong was not the truth. It was never the truth. Barca obviously kept Frenkie De Jong, obviously kept Depay, and still registered all their players, which was the second phase of it all. Is Barca won't be able to register the players unless Frenkie De Jong leaves, which was also a lie. Because Barca can register the players, did register the players with Frenkie De Jong still being there. Then obviously there was the agreement and everything of the wage reduction and whatever it is. So it's not really complex, but people made it complex. It wasn't complex at all. The players owed money. The player can stay long as Barca can continually comply with FFP and La Liga wage structure, which they did. They let other players go. They kept lowering other players' salary. They said, Frankie will come and tackle you towards the end of the window. No problem. That's all it was. Frankie stayed. Frankie never said he was going to join Manchester United, never did any medical, never did nothing. Never did nothing. Yes, there will be concerns and questions around the London trip, but at the end of the day, the original journalists who were top tier one club related, club associated, did say that London trip was nothing to do with the transfer. That London trip was nothing at all to do with transfers. They simply went there for a holiday or whatever. They've come back, trained with Barca, window closes, and all of a sudden the ITK started blaming Barca, the ITK started blaming this, that, the other. ITK's even started saying that there will be 100 million bid, 150 million bid for this, that, the other. There's a whole lot of shit show. So tonight's show is going to be long because there's a lot to go through. Lot to go through. We're gonna break it down bit by bit. But yeah, tonight's stream's dedicated and specifically for this issue with what the ITKs have done and the lies that they have fed the fan base. Attention seeking is a sickness. Attention seeking is a sickness. And I think in all essence, that's the best way to put it, is this is just some sort of attention seeking, because the twisting and turning and the constant lies of information, it's sickening. It's sickening. So we'll start off with the number one page that has been very supportive and very. There's WhatsApp messages I'm going to share. There's a couple of DM screenshots I'm going to share. But the number one person who's been behind debunking it all on Twitter, and me and you all, we're going to go through it together, is Football Fact Check. On Twitter, you can find them, Football Fact Check. Obviously, I'll share the screen so you will be able to see. But Football Fact Check have been originally the one who's gone ahead and debunked it all. Yeah, they're the ones that debunked it all. They've made an overall 1,600 tweets, and I've gone through 1,600 tweets, not individually, but I've scanned them. Scanned them to the best of my ability. Scanned them to the best of my ability, right? So let me start off by sharing my screen and bringing up the Twitter page. There you go. There you go. Football Fact Check are the people who've done a fantastic job. I don't know if it's run by one person. I'm guessing it's run by one person. I've spoken to them. Lovely people. Football Fact Check. Go and give them a follow. They're the ones that originally started debunking all this stuff. The people that we're going to look into are David Kent, Mick Ruby. Obviously, I'm going to look at Gerard Romero as well. And then there's some others as well in this group. I don't think Gerard is connected in this group, but there is proof there that others are. There's two Micks. There's some other Twitter accounts. They're all linked. They all have each couple of thousand followers each, whatever. And they've gone and started this group to go and ploy and gain traction and gain attention and gain following from this. That's what originally the situation was. So we start off with a thread. Obviously, these are some of the first tweets from Football Fact Check in July 31st. Like I said, it's going to be a long stream, so you might hang around if you can. There's not going to be any time codes because there's just too much to go through. But I'm going to take my time to break it all down. Football Fact Checks, one of the first threads the person did is the ITK David Kent, who's obviously now changed his ad to DK Reports. Originally it was David Kent, but now it's DK Reports or something. David Kent claims to be a freelance writer for Daily Mail and a transfer specialist equivalent of Fabrizio is slightly naff, a thread. When you click this thread, he then says, however, despite being a transfer specialist who wrote for the Mail haven't published any of the transfers since mid-April 2022. David Kent isn't actually a freelance writer for Mail Sport. And I don't think he ever has been. The actual male sport page don't even follow him. He's obviously changed his AVI numerous times. They've changed his AVI numerous times to different pictures, different person, different cartoons. Obviously, each of the accounts have different set of thousands of followers claiming they're transfer specialists, but they're not. They're not. It's just a ploy to gain following. Also, unlike many other writers for the Mail who include DM in their handle as a sample of which shown below, David Twitter profile pictures isn't a photo of himself. So this person again has done a brilliant job of keeping of keeping a picture, what do you call it? The history of the pictures as well. 1 second, bear with me. There we go. Right, so there's that. Instead, David went for, there you go, another cartoon avatar. Initially, it was bearded white man, as shown above, when he said he was based in Manchester, then briefly changed it to Asian man before changing again an ethnically ambiguous man, now apparently based in Newcastle. So originally, he says he was based in Manchester. He claims to be a Manchester United fan since 1999, whatever that means. And then he's gone and changed that he's not from Manchester. He's actually from Newcastle. Right? Newcastle. Interestingly, even when you listen to David's Twitter spaces, he has either a Manchester or a Newcastle accent. The rumor is, the belief is that he is actually an Indian or someone from that side of the world. The reason being is the spaces, as it says here, spaces start at 7 a.m. in the UK, even on weekends. I ran this with a couple of people, and they all agreed. People who have been in these spaces. Funny enough, I'm actually blocked on some of these spaces. I'm actually not part of some of these spaces. I'm not part of them because they remove me. Prime example was yesterday. If you follow me on Twitter, you would know they removed me from a space yesterday after I publicly called them out. Him being in India would also explain the fact that he regularly tweets around 5 a.m. Of course, other possibilities, David is based in UK and is just very dedicated journalist and early riser. I mean, I doubt that. One of David's slightly strange traits is that he spams his transfer updates under more popular tweets, no matter what they relate to. Here, he spams Ahmad's training pics in Fabrizio's Kunde tweet with De Jong news, and Simon Stone's Euro attendance tweets is Anthony news. So he has a tradition of, let's say this is the picture of Ahmad, nothing to do with transfers, but he goes and starts tagging his transfer shit on there. That's what he does. Again, Fabrizio's Kunde stuff, whatever. He goes and puts his Progress and De Jong deal. There you go. Random tweets. These are random tweets. There's no basis to it. There is no weight to his tweets. It's just random words, jargon, a lot of jargon. UEFA confirmed overall women's Euro tournament attendance record has been doubled. Nothing to do with transfers. And boom, he goes, deal for Anthony still on the cards. Both clubs are still negotiating. So very random shit. Very random, just trying to gain popularity. And then obviously this morning he just spams Fabrizio's, whatever. Another slightly weird trade is David is that he likes loads of his own posts. So if you're not aware, it's called remixing your tweets. It's a clever marketing tactic if you didn't know already. If you've made a tweet and you want, again, more traction to go on it. So let's say you've tweeted about Frenkie De Jong 2 days ago and Frenkie De Jong is trending again today or whatever. You will go and retweet your own tweet, or you will go and like your own tweet. It is a very well-known, very simple marketing way of getting your tweets more traction. So obviously he does the same. He likes his own post. Don't know if he loves his own tweets or not, but he just enjoys it. And there are the screenshots as well. Big up Football Fact Check for this as well. And then Football Fact Check is blocked by David Kent whilst he's obviously exposing all of this. But I don't think he'll be missing much, though, as the accuracy of his tweet is poor. For example, he says concluded tweet Anthony to United on 27th of July. Ballon d'Or nomination as well. It's a lot of guessing game. With ITKs, it's a lot of guessing game. They'll guess numbers. So what they'll do, and they've done this before, is let's say Fabrizio tweeted this saying the deal is worth 78 million, right? What ITKs will do is they'll go and tweet this as the deal is worth 85 million. They'll add a couple of bit of numbers on. You know, the way they add numbers on makes it look like they are the more reliable source. They have a bit more different, slightly different information, whatever, just to give some weight to their tweets. That's how they kind of base their credibility on. They change the numbers a bit. Somehow, despite a fee apparently being agreed days ago and deal being concluded, Dave's latest update, Anthony, this morning was this. So he originally said 65 million euro a few days ago about Anthony, and then 2 days later he goes on and says it's 100 million euro. This is David Kent. And like I said, David Kent, Mick Ruby, Cry More, if you know, and there's a couple more, they're all connected. They're all connected. They tweet each other as well. I think they're in a WhatsApp group as well. I don't know about you, but it sounds like to me David is making stuff up. Yeah, he breaks it down in a very, very good thread. Weird how David asks people stop spamming when he spams Man United and other journalist tweets himself. It's very, very weird. Mail Sport obviously doesn't follow David Kent, and yeah, there you go, another different profile picture. He says he's having removed DM mention and clarified that he's not linked to Daily Mail. Presumably, after seeing this, he also confirmed India links and appears to suggest he lives in UAE, not Newcastle or Manchester. So originally, he had said that he lives in Newcastle and Manchester. Where is it? There you go. Newcastle and Manchester. Then he now goes to say he lives in Dubai and UAE. So, yeah, that's David Kent for you. There you go. All of a sudden now he's this picture. God knows who that is. No idea who this is, but highly doubt that's him. Highly doubt that's him. So that is the start. That is the basic start. Oh, let me just put my laptop in before it dies because I've been researching this shit and digging this shit out myself to understand it all. But yeah, that is just the start of it all, right? The start of it all. Right, okay, let's carry on moving. There is Mick Ruby as well in all of this, who played a big part, to spread these false news on the Frenkie De Jong deal. This absolute false news, right? There was no basis, nothing at all to do with Frenkie De Jong, and they just spread it all. Let me just get it up. Bear with me. Right. Okay. Someone even, I think, actually, there's a couple. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Cry More is the one who kind of the ad. I don't know the ad exactly, but Ross Harwood is a different case as well. I'm not going to get into Ross Harwood because they're all the same. I actually believe Ross Harwood and David Kent might be the same individual. I won't be surprised. I would not be surprised. It's very interesting. Crymo even tweeted a shirt with Frenkie De Jong's name and number on it. What's interesting is there was this a space where, if I'm not mistaken, there is one account called Icariteto or something. I don't know how to pronounce that name. But the person says he works in Carrington. He has links to Carrington. And what happened is there was a space where someone who works at Carrington came on and says, "Hi, mate, where's the club? Do you work? Where in the club do you work? I don't recognize your voice. I work in reception. I know pretty much everyone and I've never heard of you." And it's hilarious that he jumps off it. Let me just get the thread up as well, see if I can get it up. Bear with me. Right. There we go. There. Have I got it up? 1 second. Let me see. Bear with me. There we go. Cool. There it is. Right. ITK analysis. Akil, he goes by the name of, and that's the art, who deactivated, by the way, after the transfer deadline day, deactivated and then reactivated 2 days later. So today, the person reactivated as well. So the thread here that explains, I was surprised as well. I quickly went and checked if they deactivated, and they did. This is my favorite so far. Akil is a key source in such frauds. DK reports, which is the new David Kent report. Look, 17,000 followers. And Daniel Mark BBC, who claims to be a former journalist for BBC, wild fantasists who cannot stop lying. Anyways, there you go. Called it first by whatever person. Might be the same person running two accounts. I think that's the case. Frenkie De Jong's medical will be done privately today or tomorrow. Push deal ahead as per this. So David Kent is crediting this Akil person. And this is how I'm making that they are all a group, or one person is running 2 or 3 accounts. One person is running 2 or 3 accounts. Frenkie De Jong is due to take his first part of his medical privately as to avoid delays after green light from Laporta. So Laporta actually gave the green light. According to David Kent, Laporta gave the green light, which is very, 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 very surprising. Very surprising. If Laporta gave the green light, right? If Laporta had given the green light, how come Mick Ruby went and tweeted that it's all Laporta's fault? Mick Ruby went and tweeted that it's all Laporta's fault. In the 11th hour, things have gone down. When you do a medical, you do it after everything has been approved. There are step-by-step processes. Reason why I know this, as you know, I have friends who play professional football. You'll see this publicly. You'll see me taking pictures with them, whatever. They speaking to them. They come on my spaces sometimes. And their agents. I ran it through the agent. I rang the agent and I ran it through them. I said, hey, I've got a question. How do transfer steps work? You know, is it possible that you go for a medical and the deal falls through? No. Medical is when everything is agreed, the bid is sent, bid is accepted, everything is done. You don't have a situation where you go to a medical and then things fall off. It doesn't happen. There are step-by-step. Negotiations happen, things get agreed, bids get sent, bids get rejected or accepted. That's it. Bid gets accepted, you go one way. Bid gets rejected, you go the other way. Go back to the next circle. You circle to step one, you go back to negotiating. But when a bid is accepted, okay, bid is accepted, cool. Player then agrees personal terms. Once the club okays the deal, is then when you are able to speak to the player. You do not speak to the player about personal terms before. An agent cannot legally approach the client with a contract proposition unless they have 6 months left on their contract. It's called a contract integrity. You can't break that. It's illegal. The club okays it. The club that wants to buy you will approach the agent with the personal terms. Personal terms get agreed. They get ironed out. Wages, term, bonuses, Ballon d'Or clause, start, whatever contract gets agreed. Thank you very much. Negotiate, negotiate, negotiate. Right. Can you come for a medical now then? Let's get your medical done. Let's get you in our shirt. Let's do the media. Let's do it all. And then once the medical comes back to the gaffer, the medical team will make the report, send it to the manager. And then the manager signs, the player signs, and then media happens. But by the time you get to the medical point, everything is done and dusted and agreed. Again, how do I know this? I myself have been attending medicals because my own best friend plays professional football. So I have attended medicals before. But I still wanted to be clear. So I have rang the agent and said, hey, can you actually educate me on this? So yeah, this medical tweet was false. This never happened. And funny enough, green light from Laporta is the very key here. A big key, because Mick Ruby goes on to say that it's all Laporta's fault at the end. That it is all Laporta's fault. And I have WhatsApp records of Mick Ruby as well, which I will come to, and the DM screenshots. But anyway, so there you go. So you have that, the thread. Let's go. This I don't even know how to. We'll just call him Chiteto or whatever. Describes himself as a designer and a football advisor. It's a wild ride. It is. This person is very interesting. I've been on spaces with this person. Very interesting. So first thing first, I've spoken to them on a lot on DM. Initially contacting them about ITKs I had exposed. Strangely, his reaction was, "I was expecting you to write." When an ITK tells you they were expecting you, they suggest they know that you're up to something. Again, Mick Ruby WhatsApps people asking for their advice and what they think and if they can do some research for him, XYZ. When you're a journalist, I'm sure Laurie Whitwell or Simon Stone or whatever won't be going in normal fans' DMs and saying, "Can you do some research for us?" It don't work like that. When you're real, you're real. Um, I've actually been waiting for your DM. Okay. Anyways, this person went on claimed that he was involved with these ITKs because he had been employed by two Premier League clubs to flush them out, effectively claiming he was to spy on two. What a what? You're employed by two Premier League clubs. I'm a private advisor. Ross Harwood and David Kent. That not that I'm to Ali, but more legit reasons similar to yours. I tried to get your attention a few times. As a football advisor, is something somebody has found that hidden talent in me, which I didn't really know was how to negotiate prices to my customers. As a graphic designer, I can also do selection of multiple jobs. I have another reason to why I'm allying myself around some names which you have to read about. To be honest, I've seen the profile about. Don't understand. Don't understand. The funny thing is, this person claims to be part of Manchester United, and on the space, when a Manchester United staff member comes and says, "Who are you?" he disappears. I'll play you that recording as well. So the club officials have kept an eye on open leaks, whatever, whatever. Was my Twitter legit and correct? Not that I'm saying it for the sake of it. Ross and David have been on my case constantly, but I'm not even giving them info. To be honest, they have sources, but they are not even correct half the time. I know they are frauds. It's very interesting when you are running 2, 3 accounts and people are catching you out. You want to do everything possible to protect yourself. And which account do you protect? I think one of these individuals own all of these accounts. One of these individuals owns 2 or 3 accounts, whether that be Ross Kent, Ross Harwood, David Kent, or whatever. I really do believe so because the way they tag each other and everything, and they've never really seen them on spaces together or whatever. So it's very weird. But anyways, let's keep it moving. This was when I realized he was a fantasist. No PL club hires a graphic designer to become an online spy in the war against leaks. That like exactly is baffling, let alone be apparent work in Premier League clubs. But I kept it quiet at first. Here's why. He was very helpful in exposing David and Daniel, managed to feed fake information to Daniel through him, which led to this exposal. Some of you may have been retweeting some transfer news from Daniel earlier saying Ronaldo had agreed a deal with AC Milan. You made through that. That was very out of character for me. Retweeted an article, well, it was part of a well-laid plan. So they actually did the test, as you call it, the journal test, which if you follow me, you know I did it with my Halifax break. When Halifax played Manchester United, I broke the news. Someone copied it to catch them out. I tweeted some fake news, and they recopied it. And that's how I caught them out. So that's how you catch journalists out. You put out fake news, and if they repost it or retweet or not retweet, sorry, rewrite your stuff in a different way and say the same thing, then clearly they're watching you and copying you. So yeah, Football Fact Check did a brilliant job at that as well. He also gives some DMs of David Kent, which can lead to this thread. So yeah, forget all that. We know he copied. Now, if you reviewed his Twitter profile, you could be forgiven for thinking he really did the work as a football advisor because he takes pictures of XYZ. Here are 2 tweets about traveling Europe, of course, particularly Man United fans hoping they sign Frenkie De Jong Hackpo when he apparently is in Barcelona. Mission accomplished, and in Glasgow Rangers versus PSV meetings. So he claims that he was in Rangers. To say that he was working on the Hackpo deal, and he claims that he was in Barcelona working on the Frenkie De Jong deal. However, it was a simple reverse image search, which shows that these pictures are both taken from elsewhere on the internet. He was very much pretending in both cases. So the guy went on Google, copied a picture, posted it on Twitter, and said he was attending these. There you go, Barca. Mission accomplished. Good night on the Frenkie De Jong deal. Rangers versus PSV meeting, staking date. This is a sickness. This is legitimately a sickness. And the pictures are from Google. No way. They're from Google, from Pinterest. They were not the only times he used this technique. There's a couple more. As I say, the guy is complete fantasist. Very odd behavior. It is very odd. Very, very odd indeed. Again, using pictures from Pinterest to prove that he was somewhere. Many of you have been hanging off every word he says. He stays confident about the Frenkie De Jong deal, finding out he has been faking his updates, pretending to roam around Europe, working for the club. Man, that's crazy. Well, let's take a look at accuracy so far. Because the accuracy isn't that juicy compared to his fantasies and the revelation coming at the end. But let's just say he's not accurate. He's 4 quick fails in this month alone. Eric Bailly to Roma is considered a done deal. Roma to decide if they want to loan. Eti wants to trim his squad. That bid was now accepted for Cody Hakpo, and PSB will be made official after the second leg. Once, I don't get it. Personal terms already agreed is imminent. Nunes to Man City, personal terms agreed. Liverpool still in discussion. So Nunes was supposed to go to Man. What a load of shit. What a load of shit. So you see, him changing someone's phone number to Ali Dusan is the phone. Is just in that. In any case, Frenkie De Jong's agents called Ali Dusan's small spelling error, but perhaps it was the first clue he was lying. So he changed Ali Dusan's name. At least spell my name right. I'm actually offended. The guy changed someone's name as Ali Dusan. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. That is a sickness. Your contract has started. Back to contracting. What? In February, he set up a separate account which sometimes retweets this one. It claims to be an MUFC fan account. Again, fantasist. The man runs 2 accounts supporting 2 rivals. So this is what I was saying, that he is capable of running a few accounts. Because he already does it. The person already does run few accounts. But people will still join their spaces. People will still follow them. It's the world of freaking Twitter, isn't it? There you go. There's DK reports. I enjoyed DMing this with this guy. I won't deny that he was a laugh, and he totally fine with me directly telling him that I thought he was lying. He was helpful in exposing these two, and he came across as a nice guy. So good on him. Expect to go to the 11th hour of the summer transfer window again. I think he is one of the individuals who's been feeding all this, and the others have been just taking it up. In essence, the others have just literally been filtering it, repeating it, and saying it again and again and again. Anyways, after posting this straight, I got a DM telling me that character is not a rival fan, and that pro Liverpool tweets belong to an account previously owner Mo Ibrahim. Again, aspiring journalist, English site editor for Di Maurizio. I don't even know if Di Maurizio probably knows him, but crazy. Basically, you know the account which is called on Twitter. He brought the account of Mo Ibrahim, and Mo used to RT all of his tweets. So that's crazy. This shit's fucking crazy. So the guy bought someone else's Twitter account only to go and RT this shit. So this guy called Arquiteto bought Mo's Ibrahim's Twitter account, this Twitter account, and started retweeting to gain traction. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Here comes your favorite. Oh, an article to go on, stirring the pots with half truths and half BS. Poor Laurie Whitwell, person who really does the job. A person who really, really does the job. So there's that person. Another Akil, the name goes by Akil, deactivated his account and then reactivated his account. There is a bit where I want to see if I can. There is a bit I want to play. I don't know how I can play it, but do bear with me. Let me see. There is a space where, yeah, I think I can do it actually. Hold on. Hold on. There you go. I think I can do it. Between 25 and 30th minute, there is a bit where someone from Manchester United comes on. Let me see. Let me see. I'm going to try and bring it up. Let me share the screen. There you go. Chrome window. We're sharing. There you go. I don't know why I can't take the captions off. Can I take? No, I can't take the captions off. Play a bit higher speed.
That is put up on the space. I haven't actually seen it anywhere else.
Media.
Yeah, unless he said it straight after the game, and he hadn't had a chance to talk to his agent yet, and they didn't know whether or not Barcelona.
There was a bit where the Man United worker comes
James,
in.
I agree as well, because what it is, all summer as well.
1 second. I'm just putting up here something I just found when I searched Silva from someone called El Barça Juga Ras. Literally, last hour, Bernardo Silva confirms he's staying. He says, I haven't received offers. I'm staying in Mori, surprised the Barca fans.
Yeah, like a double sale, double unveiling kind of bullshit.
That's that tweet.
I don't get it. I think it's just Barcelona playing with the media, just like they've been doing all summer.
I'm going to try and find the bit where the Man United employee joins.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, just let it all be over tomorrow.
Even to, I still think we can get Dion and Depay.
It's getting a bit late for me, and I need to be up tomorrow so we could, spend the whole day on Spaces or something. So I'll do another 10 minute with question Q&A. So first, Kieran, go ahead.
I mean, I just wanted to listen to all these people and just, take my time before I said anything, because I've got a lot of inside knowledge, and this guy speaking knows nothing about Man United. I work at the club. I've never met.
There you go. There you go. I've got a lot of inside knowledge, and this guy speaking knows nothing about Manchester United. I work in the club.
In there.
Anyways, let's slow this down.
So
wait, who's saying this?
Whereabouts in Carrington do you work? Which department?
Archietto, he's talking to you, mate.
Which department do you work in, Carrington, mate? What's your name?
Architecto, you
He's
there?
still there, mate.
And he disappears. Oh my God. Wow. That's crazy. Drill, welcome. I'm gonna send you the link to join the stream, by the way. I'm gonna send you the link to join the stream. But that's crazy. You lot heard that, right? Someone from Carrington actually joined. That's like the power of social media is crazy. Someone from Carrington actually joined these and stuck it on him, saying, "Yo, what are you saying?" I fucking love this shit, man. Shit, man. I love this shit, man. I'm glad they recorded themselves. Wait, why is it not playing? Play, man. Why is it not playing? Let me see. Play recording. Go to.
Is it like we have to buy Depay
27?
Or to?
I'm happy, and the decision is made.
I think we can get De Jong. Even through, I still think we can get Dion and Depay.
It's getting a bit late for me, and I need to be up.
Time before I said anything, because I've got a lot of inside knowledge, and this guy speaking knows nothing about Man United. I work at the club. I've never met him there. So
wait, who's saying this?
Whereabouts in Carrington do you work?
Just silence.
Which department?
Silence.
Archietto, he's talking to you, mate.
Which department do you work in, Carrington, mate?
Absolute silence.
What's your name?
Remember, this is the same person that said he's a spy. He's been to Barcelona. This is the same person that said he's been to Rangers for the Hackpo deal. Like, this is a sickness. This isn't normal. You're online trying to be someone else. This is mad. It's mad. That's crazy. I mean, I'm ugly, but you see my face on camera. This is fucking mad. Remember that movie where the guy has a personality disorder and he says he's a spy? What's that movie, man? It's a Netflix movie. He claims to be a spy, and he gets away with it for years. For years.
Architecto, you
He's
there?
still there, mate.
Hello.
I
He's disappeared.
literally have.
A quick plug. It's called The Puppet Master. Go and watch it. Puppet Master on Netflix. Yeah, Hunting the Ultimate Conman. Puppet Master on Netflix. Hunting the Ultimate Conman. This guy acts to be like he's a spy, and he goes around fooling people, basically fooling people. And yeah, it's just it's a personality sickness. It's not normal. This shit is not normal. It's not normal.
Never met this guy. I work at Carrington. I meet every.
So what are you saying?
How do we know you work at
I've been
Carrington?
keeping
Just
quiet.
out
I've
of-
been keeping quiet because, like, I don't like what he has been talking. Like, he knows everyone at Carrington, but I literally know everyone there.
So
Never
you're saying
met
he
this
doesn't
guy.
work at Carrington?
Yeah, I don't think he knows what he's talking about.
So so you're saying pretty much that he's a fraud?
I don't like using that word. Like,
Okay.
No, but
no,
do
no,
you,
no, no
do
problem.
you, Kieran? No, but like, I get you work in Carrington, mate. What, as I say, what department do you work in?
I'm not gonna say I know loads of stuff about Man United, but I work in a front of house place where I know everyone.
Okay,
And I've never met that guy.
that's fine. So do you meet and greet a lot of the journos and the suit and boots? Then?
Say a few of them, but like, you know,
Not
I
all
know
of them.
most of them.
He's followed by Laurie Whitwell. He's legit.
That's what I'm
Give him
saying.
the credit.
That's what I'm saying. I
So,
know
Kieran,
a fair few, but that guy
Kieran.
has never been about. And like, you know,
Okay, Kieran, I have a question then quickly.
go on then.
So everything he said about De Jong right now tonight, saying he came out of Carrington and all that, that's not happened? So De Jong's not coming, you're saying?
Nah, De Jong's not coming to Man United. There is a few other players, like, but De Jong ain't coming. There's a few players that have been in and about, but De Jong ain't one of them.
This shit is fucking comical. This shit. The maddest thing is he goes around. He's like a spokesman for this group as well. This Crimo, Mick Ruby, Chicharito, Hicarito, Margarito. I don't know how to pronounce. Forgive me. I don't know. Akil. Let's call him Akil. David Ken. All. He goes in all. You see this face everywhere. You see him there. He's there inside. He's saying, "Yo, Frenkie De Jong is coming. Trust me, bro. Sources." This shit's comical, man. This shit's comical, bro.
And what happens if you don't know
Big up Kieran. Hey, big up Kieran. Man United, massive. Big up.
that it wasn't held at the talks in Carrington or things, and it's been held in Mayfair and other things?
That's happened. It's happened, but he's claiming it's all happened at Carrington, and you know, I hadn't seen that.
No, we know nothing's happened at Carrington because De Jong's right now in Spain, and we know that you don't do anything in Carrington until the player's actually there.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
but, like, nothing's come via that.
Yeah, and I also know that in Carrington you don't talk about things unless you know for sure a player's coming, and you know you have to get the media ready and you have to get certain things ready there. But he's done his medical, according to a lot of people, privately in London.
Yeah. All right. Well, if that's happened, then fair enough. But I just didn't want to say anything too much. But the architect.
No, like your valued opinion, mate. This is what I'm
Kieran,
saying. Like,
Kieran, he was here. He was here for a second.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. This is a fantastic. This is a yeah. It's comic quiz. This is actually funny. This is comedy at its finest. It doesn't get any better than this, does it? It doesn't get.
Just want
I don't
the
know what this
architect
is.
to come back and just tell us a bit more info because I'm
I mean,
fascinated now. Because I'm going to
if you
everyone.
listen, yeah, Kieran, if you want to do it a solid though, and if you want to take it to a DM,
Why would you want to take it to the DM? No. Why would you want to take it to the DM when shit has been public all along? Why would I want to take it to the DM? Why? The guy's been running his tweets all this time. Why would I want to take it to the DM? I told you, this person is a spokesman. He plays a. This is a group. This is a group. David Kent, Ross Harwood, Crimo, Chicharito, Hicarito, One Win Everything, Mick Ruby. There's a group, WhatsApp group and DM group and all this. I come to Mick Ruby as well. Believe it or not, I got a screenshot. It's a funny one as well. Funny screenshot.
Aye.
Yeah,
you get me, and then you're not compromising any security of your
Of his or
integrity,
yours.
the club's integrity. Okay.
Yeah. There's nothing.
So he's saying to Kieran, go in the DM so you're not jeopardizing the club's security integrity. But wasn't Chicharito Hicarito just here giving all this information saying he works inside the club? And you were lapping it up. Wasn't Chicharito Hicarito just here saying I'm Man United, I work inside Carrington, pictures from Barca, pictures from Rangers, mission accomplished, Hackpo accomplished, medical done, and you lot were lapping it up. But when Kieran comes and gives this, and Kieran seems to be legit, Laurie will even follows Kieran. You're saying go and take it up on the DMs, don't jeopardize your integrity, disparity, security, and all. It's mad, isn't it? It's mad. I'm gonna get more there's more detail, man. This is 47 minutes in. There's more detail. Like I told you, it's gonna be long.
Nothing that's like been said bad on my side, but
Oh yeah, no, but look how quick my mate got sacked.
aye. Yeah, but
All right.
I just
So now he's putting it in his head. Look how quick my mate got sacked and all this, putting it in his head. This is a key form of manipulation. A key form of manipulation. You're mentioning words, you're mentioning quick things, quick, let's get out of this. Liars know how to do this. They know how to do this in public really well. They will go about and say, oh, look, quickly, let's get out of this. Let's say, oh, yeah, you could get sacked. Oh, you don't want to say something here, Oh, he club's integrity and all this. When there's nothing like this, because you had Chicharito Hicarito just here saying all this and you were fine. No problem.
want to make sure that he knows.
Here he is.
Oh
Here he
yeah,
is.
no, yeah, we get that. Don't worry. You just at the same time take it to a quiet one, just for the
But you
club
can ask him a
integrity.
question now if you want, Kieran, because he's here.
All right, mate. Well, I'm gonna
Right,
just message me, mate.
Architect, you heard?
And he's gone
Just
again.
message me.
Wow, this shit's funny, man. This shit is funny. The guy joins and then dips is funny. It's so hilarious. This is comical.
Separately, mate. All right.
All right, Kieran. Tomorrow you'll be celebrating us when Dion comes, mate.
Oh yeah,
Trust.
that's
Did you hear that? Tomorrow you'll be celebrating us when Dion comes, mate. Trust. And then One Win Everything's Forgotten says, yeah, that's it. Oh.
Oi, I tell you what, like if I ever get to drive past Carrington,
Yeah,
I'll
you'll be
literally
like
come in
Carrington.
and say, I want to see Kieran front of house, please.
You get me? You know what I'm saying, viewers? This is tactic. Liars know how to do this shit. They really be about this life. They really be about this life. You see what he said? He said, when I'm driving past Carrington, yeah, I'll come in and I say, yo, Kieran, yo, I want to see Kieran. They really do this. This is remixing at its finest. At its finest. Stay tuned though, there's more. There's way, way more. There's way, way more. Hold on. Let's see. Right.
And I'll come up, I'll shake your hand, I'll be like, I told you Frankie was coming, mate.
What a legend. What a legend, Kieran. Fabrizio Romano just said that it's not the Barcelona, it's actually true. Well,
we'll come to Crimo in a minute as well. So you have that, right? That proves Architecto or whatever his name is, right? That debunks him. So you know he got fully caught out. And then that happened. Right. Okay. So let me see. We'll come on to Mick Ruby's DM, shall we? Shall we come on to Mick Ruby's DM? Because there's some stuff. Because David Kent even tags Cry More, believe it or not. David Kent actually tags Cry More and Mick Ruby in tweets as well. Let me bring up the DM, actually. Let me bring it up. Hold on. Where is it gone? Because Mick Ruby now wants to start talking about Mason Greenwood as well. Right. Let me bring up the... Hold on. How do I get it up? Video file. Let me get out the WhatsApp first.
Geopolitics. I like to talk about the financial stuff of it. But what you came on board and said was just an eye-opener, and I received a lot of messages from people that want to know more. So thank you, and thank you for all the support. There is reports coming from Danny now as well that we are submitting a 150 million bid, so we will see in the morning. Maybe we are buying out Frankie's contract. I messaged my guy in Barcelona to see if this is plausible. I'm still waiting for response. You're welcome, my brother. Now it's time for me to relax. It's about 2:22 in the morning. I'm going to watch the replay of the second half. But I do expect, I'm not going to check my Twitter because it's a lot of hate. But yeah, this is my number. This is my WhatsApp. And yes, I am currently located in Sweden. Ja. Canada, Sweden, yeah, but it's cool to speak Dubai as well, yeah, in UAE. But you know, you have a good rest of your day and evening, and speak to you soon. You see, what the media is now reporting is basically what I was saying and what we were talking about yesterday. For somehow the Catalonian bank managed to print money to Barcelona for Barcelona to stay afloat, to keep all the players. However, the agents of Frenkie De Jong, Manchester United, has launched an official complaint. They're doing an investigation in how they can buy Frankie's contract out legally to comply. So I expect this to play out very, very, very soon in the media with a bombshell. Furthermore, they are under FIFA and La Liga financial fair play investigation. This could drag on to January, though, to free Frankie. It's been talks about 150 million euros totally to buy, cash to buy him out. But I don't know if you can do some investigations and diggings on that. That'd be great. Have a good day, buddy. Hope you're good. I'm just chilling. I just woke up at 4 p.m. Swedish time. This is nothing I'm gonna get into. It's a very sensitive topic, but somebody from Carrington.
This is funny. This bit is funny. So the Frenkie De Jong stuff is all done. They messed up with the Frenkie De Jong stuff, right? Now they want to go and say Mason Greenwood. By the way, Mason Greenwood has been on the website for a long time. Mason Greenwood and the number 11 situation's been there for a while. But this person all of a sudden, Carrington, oh. Wow, man.
reported to me saying that the Greenwood solicitors was spotted at Carrington yesterday. They went in for talks, and after that, their numbers was released on the public website. So
the number was already there. Greenwood has been trending for freaking week and week. Greenwood trends for 3 days, comes off. Trends for 3 days, comes off. Everybody knows this. Remember when Greenwood's name came out on the website? Everybody knows this.
United cannot lie. Greenwood all of a sudden appears as number 11 back on the site, and they announced Anthony as 21. All I know was that the plan to give Anthony the number 11, but obviously the legal holder of this shirt is Greenwood, meaning he's coming back to the squad.
You can't be a legal holder of the shirt. What a load of waffle. What is this? This is what you call reliable sources. What is this? You can't be a legal holder of a shirt. You don't own the number. The club does. Same reason why Cavani gave his number up. Same reason why Martial gave his number up. Nobody owns legal owner of the shirt number. What's this? What is this? Come on, people. Now, seriously, come on now. This is what we believe in. Is this what we believe in? I can't believe it myself, in all honesty. I can't.
Slowly being integrated, based per my analysis. What do you reckon?
And then he obviously goes on to ask, what do you reckon? Goes on to ask, what do you reckon? Which is weird in its own. Very, very weird. Let me try and see if I can bring up that. How do I bring up the picture? There's a picture that I need to bring up, actually. Let me see if I can bring it up. Hold on. Yeah, I think I can bring it up. Bear with me. Share screen. There you go. Exactly, Scott. You know it. It's just a load of ploy. It's a load of ploy. Again, Mick Ruby, DM. You did well. This is not to me, by the way. This is to a certain someone. Big up to them for sharing this information with me. Big up to them. You know who you are. You're a real one. We can do a pre-rehearsal without recording. No worries. Be prepared for a big boom, as what I just been told. MUFC are looking to buy out Frankie's contract. He can't even spell Frankie, but bless him. He says he's dyslexic, so am I. So bless him for that. Frankie's contract for 150 mil. It will come out by tier ones, but not from me. Good night, and thanks for coming on. Rehearsal without recording. So these lot probably do rehearsal recordings. That's mad, isn't it? They probably do rehearsal recordings before they go on Spaces or YouTube or whatever to discuss what sort of lies will they tell. What sort of lies will they tell today? What can I lie about today? That's what they be doing. That's what they be doing. There's another one. Let me bring up. Right, there is a thread on people who are wanting to join the stream. I see you, but you have to wait. I got a lot to break down. Hopefully not much more, but do wait. I will drop the link for people to join. I will. Right, where is this gone? The thread. Let me bring up the thread. There's so many, man. Big up football fact check. The person has been nothing but helpful with and communicated so well with me to break this down. There we go. Right. Okay. Let's look at this thread about Mick Ruby. Mick Ruby. There we go. Hold on. Before I bring it up, let me see if everything's cool. There we go. Right. Okay. Football fact check. I am genuinely a bit worried about this bloke. Mick Ruby. Just landed in Amsterdam. Phone on. Memphis has Legs. Barca needs offloading. Gerard Romero spinning plates. Anthony, here we go. That is I got. That is all I got or something. You're welcome. But he's tweeting from Sweden. How are you in Amsterdam when you're tweeting from Sweden? Mess up, man. Mick Ruby, you mess up there. Mick Ruby, my friend, you mess up there. How are you tweeting from Amsterdam? How you landed in Amsterdam when you're tweeting from Sweden? And also, Mick Ruby donates or contributed some super chat to a YouTube show, and the super chat came up as SEK. The donation came up at SEK. So you know how you guys may donate on my stream, it may come up as dollars, it may come up as pounds or whatever. His came up as SEK at the similar time, which means he was in Sweden. That's why the currency came up as SEK. But he says landed in Amsterdam, making it look like he's working on Anthony deal. This was what he was trying to say. Oh, I'm working on the Anthony deal. That's what he's doing. Obviously, this Crimo is backing that person. Crimo's, is backing that person, saying he's a really nice person. Okay. Rude for saying that I'm genuinely worried for someone for claiming to be in Amsterdam while they're in Sweden. I don't really see how him being nice is relevant. He's either lying to people or he has some issues, which I wish him well. Football Fact Check is a G. You all should go and follow Football Fact Check. It's G. The guy says he's in Amsterdam from Gamescom event. Gamescom event took place in Germany. Oh my days. So this is what I mean by they're a group. Proof is there. Reference. Group. They are a group. And that's what it means. See how they're backing each other and everything? It's because they're a group. You can believe him if you want. I prefer to believe facts. The facts are that his last two tweets below say he's in Sweden. Even his tweet saying he's landed in Amsterdam 4 hours ago was sent from Sweden. Again, below your choice whether to believe a random guy or facts. But the thing is, Mr. Football Fact Check, as humble as you are, he's not a random guy. Sherminator, what do you call it? Sherminator, David Kent, and all of these, they work together. And there's the proof here. Sweden. Terry Flewers, I don't know what that tweet is. Sweden again. When this is after he said he's landed in Amsterdam. Sweden again. It's crazy. Jill says he's doing a space about you now. I'm famous. I made it. I'm famous. Big up. Anyways, yeah, that's crazy, right? Crazy. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. You can't do anything about it. You can't say nothing about it. It is what it is. He's now going to do a lawsuit against me, which is fantastic. But it'll happen. Whatever happens. We shall see. Anyways, to continue. Do I have any more? I think I have some more. Do I have some more? Let me see. Let's see. Right. Oh, yeah, there is one more. I do apologize. There is one fantastic one. It's called The Greatest Hits. They went about and doing the greatest hits. Bear with me. Let me see. What's going on? Where? There we go. Right, let's get up the greatest hits. Where is it? Let me see. Let me find out if I can find it. Do bear with me. I can't seem to find it. There is one that he did that says greatest hits. Where is it gone? Is there a way to find out? 1 second. I think I found it. Yeah, I found it. There we go. Of course I found it, because that's what I do. That is what I do. If you're listening to that space, you know what to do. You know what to do. My people, them. Big up. You know what to do. The thing is, I'm about this life. You lot see me on Twitter, but the maddest thing is, I'm about this life. You know how people say they're about this life, they're about that life, they're about blah, blah, blah. Me, Faz, I'm about this Twitter, YouTube, social media. I know how to navigate this. I'm about it. I'm not on Twitter just for the sake of it. I'm not on YouTube just for the sake of it. It's my passion. It's my hobby. I enjoy it. You'll see my face. People see me outside Old Trafford. I'm a real human being. You can come and see me. If you want to see me, you can come and see me outside Old Trafford. People do. But I'm about this. You see this investigation? This is for you lot. This is for the people. You lot deserve this. More than anything, you guys deserve it. I don't have anything to do, I don't gain anything, nothing, but you lot deserve it. This is down for you, for the people that got their hearts broken, who believed in these, it's for you lot. It's for you guys. Anyways, football fact check. Man, David Kent, man, get the hell out of here. Now that the window's over, David Kent, DK Reports has deactivated, I guess. Has he? No, he's reactivated now. I guess it's a good time to look at some of his greatest hits from summer. By the way, David Kent actually does at them. The maddest thing is, 1 second. Let me bring it up. They actually at each other on tweets. Well, you've seen it anyways. I've shown you guys on the stream. Can I bring it up? Let me see. There is a way of getting this shit, man, but it's so much digging. It gets too much. So hold on. I will get it for you, but you just have to bear with me. There is a time when David Kent actually tweets them all. Right, let me see. If I can find out that tweet, that would be fantastic. So do bear with me, please, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Bang. Before we dissect that last thread. Ruby red underscore. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, David Kent. He did that. There was one where he did add them all. Where he did add them. I just need to find it. He specifically added them. Man, I can't find it for some reason. I cannot find it. Don't know why. But I am sorry. I wanted to find it. Big up Johnny as well. Big up Johnny, man. He caught them all as well. Big up Johnny. Oh, shit. I fucking retweeted it. I just remembered. I fucking retweeted this shit. Yeah. How can I forget? How could I forget myself? I fucking retweeted it. I retweeted it. So bear with me. I just got to go through my own tweets and find it. But for the purpose of this video, I will find it. 1 second. 1 second. Intermission. Have a break, get your water, but I will find it. Man, I make a lot of tweets, you know. I gotta run through a fucking few tweets, but I did go at them. I did fully go at them. United are working overtime to register Frenkie De Jong. Oh yeah, there was that tweet as well. Who remembers that one? Who remembers that one? Let me share this. United are working overtime to register Anthony and Frenkie De Jong before Southampton game. David Ken tweeted that. So there was that as well. But let me find the one where David Ken asked them. Damn, son. Damn, son. Big up Drill, though. Drill was on their case as well. Big up all the people that knew what's what. That knew what's what. Oh, there you go. David Ken, he tweets, cry more. There you go. There we go. There we can. There we go. Yesterday's game was the last game for Frenkie De Jong, MUFC. Cry more, please. So they do tweet each other. They do. They're all a group. They are definitely. Oh, there we go. Found it. Found it. Found it. Boom. David Kent. Something under something. He obviously deleted it. Ruby Red. Cry more, please. Who's probably blocked me now. And Chicharito, Hicarito, whatever it is. Man, these lot follow them. I don't even know. But yeah. There you have it. There you have it. But let's go and do the final football fact check. 1 second. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Boom. There we go. Thomas says, to be fair, using football fact check as a source or reference point is equally as bad. ITK Mix said it was Cologne long before football fact check referenced it against Sherminator. Man, you know what? I don't care. Because at the end of the day, football fact check is the only person that really went in this much detail. I went in a bit of detail, but I didn't go in football fact check's level of detail. I didn't. I can't say here and lie that I did. I didn't. That's why I'm referencing football fact check. I did my own research. I had my own little bits and bats here and there. But what this person did was to a definitely much higher level than I could have, anyways. I could have ever done. So yeah, big up to them. Definitely big up to them. Let's go through this thread. Now that the window is over, as David Kent DK reports has deactivated, I guess it's a good summertime feel. Yeah. Number one, Edison Cavani. David said Edison Cavani would join Villarreal. Truth, Cavani joined Valencia. I particularly enjoy how David says he will stay in La Liga when he was most recently playing in Premier League and has never played in La Liga. Well, it's fucking comical. Man, that's comical. Yeah, I did use DMs and WhatsApp messages. So that was my side. Obviously, I ran it through, me and Football Fact Check, we talk. Of course we do, because we had to for the sake of this video. I actually invited Football Fact Check to the video, but they wish to remain anonymous. They wish to remain as they are, which I respect. So that's fine. That's fine. Continuing on. Yeah, Edison Cavani to Villarreal is getting closer, whatever. Cool. But then actually joins Valencia, set for medical today, tomorrow's agreement with Villarreal. Just crazy. Crazy. It's crazy. Legitimately crazy. Wesley Fofana, number 2. Wesley Fofana, greatest hits. On July, on July 28th, David said Fofana's move to Chelsea was imminent. Truth, Leicester rejected multiple bids from Chelsea after this date, and the deal was actually completed on 31st of August. Not exactly imminent, David. Cody Hakpo, number 3 of the greatest hits. On 16th of August, David tweeted, exclusive MUFC are internally preparing bid for Cody Hakpo. Truth, Sky Sport reported 6 days later, so not even close to an exclusive. 6 days what? 6 days earlier, sorry. 6 days earlier, not later. I apologize. Number 4, Casemiro. On 20th of August, David claimed that Casemiro spoke to Cristiano Ronaldo on the day he was doing his MUFC medical and exchanged hugs. Truth, Casemiro revealed on 22nd of August that he had not yet spoken to Ronaldo. Oh, my days. Rafa Varane and Cristiano Ronaldo met Casemiro on his way to medical, spoke a little bit and exchanged hugs. I haven't spoken to Cristiano Ronaldo yet. Oh, my days. That's funny. That is funny. These don't get any better. I don't think it's David Kent, man. I really don't think David Kent. David Kent fanboy in the chat. Big up. Some people believe this shit. What can you do? You know, people, they'll believe anything nowadays. And if they believe, they believe. If they believe, they believe. Listen, if you don't want to listen to this, you don't have to. You can go and watch this. How many YouTube channels are on there in the world? I'm sure millions. You can go and watch some of them. But if I'm sad breaking this down, you're just as sad as me watching it. The maddest thing of it all, Gnabry is a good one as well, number 5. I like this one. On 17th August, David revealed that Gnabry was on the verge of signing a new contract with Bayern. Truth, Gnabry had already signed a new Bayern contract 1 whole month earlier. Bayern had already publicly announced on 17th of July. It's mad. Remixing. Bare remixing. David Kent himself, after originally opting for a cartoon avatar on August 10th, David uploaded a picture which assured was him. Truth, the photo was not him, and his current, which looks totally different, him is CGI generated too. Damn, son. This is my real pic. I haven't changed my username because of my numbers. Interesting. Man, you have so many identities. You change your username and profile picture a million times. We get it. It's okay to be fraud. We know. Stop all of this. People are onto them. That's the good thing, you know. I like that people are onto them. But people still CGI. Oof. Damn. People are actually generally obsessed with this, isn't it? People are just genuinely obsessed. Genuinely obsessed. Ruben Neves is a good one as well. On 30th August, David stated Liverpool had agreed a fee for Ruben Neves and agreed a deal with the player too. Truth, the player remains at Wolves, and the whole thing was fake information fed to David as a prank. So someone actually pranked David, and he fell for it. So much for a journalist, eh? So much for a fucking journalist. And 9, FDJ. 23rd of August, David posted following tweet by FDJ. Truth, David stole his tweet word for word from another equally dodgy Twitter account who had posted 20 minutes previously. Damn, son. Damn, this shit gets bad and bad. United done after weeks of negotiation. Management office represented Frenkie De Jong. Deferred wages have been sorted. Medical scheduled for Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, there you go. Congratulations on weeks of negotiation. Mick Ruby. Haha. 453. 530, 511. So this is how I know they're working like, you know, they're working in sync as a group. They're working as a group. Working as a group. Yeah, no problem being a fan, but you know, don't. If you're gonna be a troll, just say you're gonna be a troll. There are lots of trolls in this world. People trolling about freaking football games, trolling about this, that, the other. If you're gonna be a troll, just be a troll. And live that life. David claimed that Barca would bench Frenkie De Jong, that Man United contract was done. These medicals was announced, video were done. Truth started the game, didn't even have a medical, no announcement, no video transfer. Crazy, right? Crazy. Anyways, there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. It is what you know. What shall we listen? Shall we listen to what Mr. Crimo is saying live on Spaces? Shall we listen to it? I know we can't listen. what do you call it? There is a way to listen. How do I listen to it without being on it? There is a. I don't even know. There's a way. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. How do I? Let me see if I can get it up. Hold on. Bear with me, my people. Bear with me. I shall see if I can get it up. Can I? I don't know. Why is it not working? Oh, there we go. I've got it now. Bear with me. Da-da-da. Nothing's been said. Wow. It's just a space. Nothing's been said. It is what it is. But what can you do? What can you do? The best thing to do in this case is block them. Block the lot of them. Block the lot of them. You must not be associated with such crazy kind of people. In all honesty, I can't be associated with this. So, in my humble opinion, block them. There's a space. I'm on the space right now, but there's no sound because nobody's saying anything. There's nobody saying anything. It's just a space, but nobody's saying anything. It's crazy. Crazy. But the maddest thing is, I'm here. And they're there. And that brings me on to the end of the stream. What I will do, though, I will invite people to join the stream, actually, to give their say. Firstly, the members. Big up the members. They deserve to. They definitely deserve to join. Definitely do. 1 second. Big up everyone. Yeah, big up everyone. Let me give people the chance to come up and speak. My members, my brothers who have been on this for a while, big up to you lot. You guys have been able to find this and do good. But yeah, big up to all the people. Big up to all the people. The link has been shared. What you can do now is join the stream and speak to me. No problem at all. No problem at all. There we go. Cool. Done. All done. My job is done. I've dropped the link for the members. If the members want to join, if anybody wants to join and have their say on what they thought of all this stuff, they can fully do so. They can fully do so. Man, it is what it is. I love this type of breakdowns. What can you do? Drill is here. Big up Drill. Oh, yes, I did get my Nando's. I sent the invoice to KG, waiting for KG's response. But yeah, big up KG. Big up KG. Drill is here. Drill, welcome to the stream. How you doing, brother? Did you enjoy that?
Brother, hey, I recorded a bit of his space here. He's like, come and find me. I'm about this life. I'm in Israel. Bro, he said the P word. He said, at least I ain't hiding my face like that P-A, you know what I mean, yeah? David Kent. And I said to, I DM saw here, I was like, bro, he just said the P word live on the space. He went, I know. Bro, he's like, oh, why is he doing this? This is our future. We got our pictures on there. It's harassment. Brother, you are. I can swear in it. It's 9:24. They are fucking.
Yeah, you can swear on my
tapped.
stream, no problem.
They're fucking tapped, man. Listen, I'm from the real world. Them man are fucking idiot. They're fucking weirdos, bro. They're fucking dickheads. Imagine grown ass man with hairs around your bollocks thinking, I'm gonna pretend to be a fucking journalist. Like, bro, it's like catfishing, but on the ITK level. Like, not them catfish. Like, what you do? What are you gaining for? What? And then trying to play the victim. Oh, if we this and we're getting harassed. This. Why though? What are you normal? Like, are you either trolling or just fuck off, man? Just chat bare shit. You're not an insider. You don't know fuck all about the club. What you do is you follow other credible journalists. You follow like Law Top 20 and all this. You follow people that do have some sort of info and shit like that. And then you try to aggregate, and then you add a bit of your own thinking, and then you come up. And if you get it right, you pin it up. Oh, I got it right on this, but it's bullshit, brother. I could have said, yeah, on the day that Anthony, like when that Dutch journalist said, oh, Anthony's gone and was pissed off, yeah, and I clicked on his profile, yeah, he's a credible Dutch journalist, yeah. He hasn't got a blue tick yet, but he's got enough followers and he's credible. Then I could have said, oh, my sources have told me that the bid for Anthony's been accepted. Wait here for more. People see that, and then about 6 hours later, United will tweet, oh, we've agreed a deal. And they go, oh my God, yeah, Drewchester knows. No, I don't. I see it off that guy, and I just use my 2 pence in it. I thought, all right, let me do it. If it doesn't happen, I'll delete the tweet. Like, this is what these lot are doing. Like, it's so fucking basic here. Bro, it's mad. Like, and people, I don't know how people fall for this. You fucking normal. They do not know fuck all. They don't. There's no way anyone that's associated with Manchester United Football Club would jeopardize their shit and tweet it online. In my field of work, yeah, the other day there was an incident that happened somewhere, yeah? I can't say it because I'm not stupid, right? There's an incident that happened somewhere. I could have went on Twitter and say, oh my God, this has happened somewhere and we're doing this now. But I didn't. Because it will come back to me. And I could be jeopardy of losing my job. It's called GDPR, data protection. There's certain things you can say, certain things you can't say. Yeah? But I could have easily went on Twitter and say, and shit like that. What I will do is I will tell those in my inner circle, my family members, my family first, and say, situation. They know not to say nothing online. Cool. Do you understand? Certain situations happen. I've had a bedroom inbox me and said, yo, Mike, this is a situation, stay here. Cool. I'm not going to go on Facebook then and say no, because it will go back to him. Because how do you know about that information? Do you understand? So there's no way anyone that works at Manchester United, nobody is going to go and do what? Say something about a transfer that's going to happen. Because this shit involves lawyers. It involves accountants. You're talking multi-million pound deals, sponsorships, everything. How the fuck is somebody called whatever gonna know because he works up front of house? It's nonsense. Come on. It's nonsense.
That shit made me laugh.
It's you're talking, Anthony, 18 million British pounds, bro. It has to go, first of all, because you're talking about such a transfer like that can fluctuate the stock market with Manchester United share price. There's no way somebody sit in front of a house. Go to the bookies then, innit? If you know, slap a bag. Yeah. If you knew Frankie was coming before anybody else, go to the bookies, slap £1,000. If you know that, because you know that, yeah, Frankie's coming. And if you know, because shit like that can fluctuate the stock market. So the people that will know first will be Joe Glazer. So Joe Glazer will then give the okay. And then you have to move the funds. The lawyers have to check everything. Then the player has to pass the medical. Look at that player in France that was coming, I think, he was going to go Leeds, but he didn't go Leeds. He was going to go to another French club, and then he failed his medical. Do you know what I mean? So he failed the medical, funds, and the transfer don't happen. You are saying Frankie's done. Frankie signed a secret contract. It's nonsense. He's not allowed to sign the secret. And if it's a secret contract, the key word is secret. How the fuck do you know?
Well, the guy, you know, the maddest thing is there are verified journalists who actually fumbled as well. There are, because lucky enough, I actually bookmarked one of them. Let me just quickly show you, bring up on the screen so you can see. There you go. Look, Ross Harwood, obviously, you know, Ross Harwood says tomorrow is a sweet day. But look at this, Francis Aban, verified person, 57,000 followers.
Yeah, that guy's an idiot. And he's from Ghana as well. Quite, yeah.
But look at this. This is
sorry
a
for my
verified
language. Yeah, he's an
person.
idiot.
You don't.
He's an idiot.
Breaking
an
news:
idiot.
Man United has signed Frenkie De Jong from Barcelona on deadline day. The Catalan Giants have also gone to the blue half of Manchester and sent Bernardo Silva the way to Spain. The big drama will unfold pinned.
Is it still pinned now?
Well, yeah, the tweet is still there because I can see it. So,
guy, idiot. What the comments say? Bro, I don't know how anyone can believe these type of arseholes, because they are arseholes.
Oh my days!
No, they are arseholes, man. They just chat shit, man. They chat shit. Like, they just talk so much shit is unreal. Now, what I can say regarding the Frankie thing and that is, because a person that I follow, which is Law Top 20, who drops riddles and that, tweeted Law in the know. So that's telling me maybe Frankie might sue, or maybe we'll go to the courts. Do you know what I mean? We don't know what's happening yet. Do you understand? Because nothing's coming out of Barcelona. Nobody knows what's going on. So we have to wait. And guess what? It's a fucking weekend. So nothing's open till Monday or Tuesday. We'll find out what's happening. Is he going to play this weekend? Will he be on the bench? We don't know. We need to find out what's going to happen, because something happened in Jan. We don't know. Nobody knows. Do you understand? Because anybody that does know, because of data protection and because it's involving big money and it could go to court, you don't want nothing jeopardizing,
You can't
the
look,
court and that. No one's going to say anything.
Listen, even when a player is not worth 100 million, if a player is worth, let's say, 700,000, 500,000, that's still a lot.
It's still money. It's still big money. Because all this money, you have to account for it. You have to pay the tax on it. You have to do this. You have to do that. So you, David Kent, your name's not David Kent. You from Mumbai. Your name's probably Neymar or Rajvinder. It's not a problem. You get me? Big up the India massive. Big up man like Varun. Big up Tunku. Big up them man there. You get me? Enough respect in that. And you got a picture of a guy with blonde hair moving like you're fucking Christopher Reeves from Superman and that. That's not you. You're just why? And then you got some fake email address at Mail, like you work for the Daily Mail. And there is an actual person called David Kent who actually does write for the Daily Mail. So what he's done is seen that and thought, yeah, let me do it. And I bet Ross Harwood is not even called Ross. They're just thinking of them English names and then trying to put it on there. You're not that. You are not that. You're just chatting a lot of the most utmost fucking dumb shit. There was a guy that used to tweet Man United transfers. I think when we signed Schweinsteiger, and then he said, oh, everyone noticed Schweinsteiger was taking pictures as he walked through Carrington, but nobody noticed Morgan Schneiderlin behind him. I forgot his name now, yeah? But he was the original tier 1. I forgot his name now, white guy. He's the original, because he's a freelance photographer. He used to work for Man United. But I think because he tweeted something, I don't think he works for Man United anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Because Man United, is run like fucking South Korea, bro. I mean North Korea, my bad. So certain things and that's it. You don't go on the channel no more. You don't have access. You get me? You won't have the privilege. You won't know. Even when Rio Ferdinand knew that Ronaldo was coming, he didn't say anything. They're not dumb.
You can't risk it.
You can't, because you're talking about dealing with funds. You're talking about dealing with this. You're talking about the money. So there's these ITKs you do not know. You don't. Until the money's gone through, that's when you can start speaking about it. Before then, you can't say shit. You don't know. Stop lying. Catfishing to be a journalist. Really?
I legitimately think, seeking this sort of attention is actually genuinely a sickness. It's genuinely a sickness. It can't be normal.
Of course it's a sickness. It's mental health, bro. To fit, and the guy was crying on his face about half hour ago. What the fuck? Are you normal? Fuck off, man.
Really?
Yeah, he's not fucking
What
normal.
was he saying? I don't know. I wasn't on the space. I
Bruv, he
did
was
go on
just
the space, but it
crying.
was quiet.
Yeah. Bruv, he's not fucking normal, bro. They're fucking sick in the head. They're weird. They're not normal. There's something wrong with them. Their
The
attention
guy,
seeking.
did you see the bit where I said he took pictures from Google and posted it on Twitter saying, I'm in Barca working on the Frankie deal?
Bruv, he was chatting shit because the location said it was somewhere else. The Twitter, when you tweet on Twitter,
he took pictures from Pinterest about. He took pictures from Pinterest of him being in Rangers, him being in Barca, in Amsterdam, working on deals apparently, and obviously he claims this architect guy claims that he's a spy for Man United. Obviously, the DMs are there to prove.
Oh my god!
He says the Man United has hired him to filter out other ITKs. So Football Fact Check and these lot had pranked David Kent with fake news, and David Kent tweeted it. I don't understand why they do it. You know, the purpose behind it. There are many weird things.
Lying. How can somebody prank you with fake news if you're an ITK? Wouldn't you ring your source? Like, these people that believe this, their girlfriends and wives lie to them. Them ones, I fell asleep for 12 hours, baby. I was sleeping, and they'll believe it. There's these type of arsehole, these type of idiots there. Their girlfriend will lie. These people that answer them email, can you please send me £500 to unlock their account? I'll give you $1 million.
Oh, he's here. The person is in my chat. That cry more. Well, all I have to say to you is
cry more. Listen, Dorchester's telling you you're a fucking arsehole, you're a fucking weirdo, you're a pussy-o, and you need to get a fucking life. Go get a girlfriend, you get me? Go fuck yourself because you're just chatting shit, right? I ain't got time for this fucking nonsense, man. Come on, man. It's 2022, and you man.
I do think he has a girlfriend because there is a girl who DM'd me saying
the picture's even real. Check the picture of the girl. It might be from Pinterest. Listen, these man them are fucking tapped, bro. Like, listen, cry more. You are tapped. You're something wrong with you. You're fucking weirdo. It's youths like you that go around America shooting people. You're fucking weird, bruv. Seriously, man. Go hug a tree or go headbutt a wall or something because there's something. You're catfishing as a fucking journalist. I have all the things to do. You put so much effort in to catfish as a fucking journalist? Brother, you could scam people and make big P like Hush Puppy or something if you're going to put through that fucking effort. Go scam some old lady or something, do something, because the way you're moving is dumb. You're scamming people. You're pretending to be a journalist. Like, are you not deep in it? In the grand scheme of things, of all the things you could do with your time, you are catfishing to become a journalist. Like, you wake up in the morning, on your mind is, okay, what shit can I tweet? So you're trying to get more followers, and then what you're going to do, you're going to change your name, your Twitter thing, and then what you're going to try and sell your account. Like, are you okay? Is it all for attention? Are you that sad in your life that you need this attention for adulation for people that don't know you? You're fucking weird, man. You know, it's people like you why Elon Musk won't buy Twitter.
I don't understand like the joy behind it because it's a lot of work, you know. I like I said, part of my analysis was I think one person runs a few accounts.
He's cussing me on his face. Listen, brother, I don't give a shit, bro. Because if you see me in person, he ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna talk shit. You get me? Like, so I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I live in the real world, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. You're a pussy, yo. I'll call it to your face, brother. I don't give a shit. Yeah? Me and Mr. Ton were from the same walk of life. He's just calm. He's just raggle with it. I'm just calm with it. I don't give a fuck, people. I don't care. Because right now, it's Saturday. I'm going to enjoy. Probably go play football tomorrow morning. Relax, chill, have some good food. Enjoy time with my family. And I'm good. I don't need to do a fake persona online. I got my picture.
Watch Man United beat Arsenal as well.
Yeah, hopefully United beat Arsenal. I don't give a shit. But I'm going to say, cry more. You are fucking weird, bro. Like, you're fucking tapped, man. Like I said, I have all the things you want to be in this world. Like, when you was in school, yeah, and they said to you in career day, oh, when you grow up, what do you want to be? Some people are saying, I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a teacher. You know them ones, fast. I want to be a footballer. I want to be an electrician. You know what my man was saying? I want to be an ITK. I want to be a fake journalist.
Oh,
Not even a real
I have
journalist.
a DM from someone who
Not even a
said,
real
you know,
journalist.
obviously, firstly, Twitter is a public domain. Everything on Twitter is public. You post yourself on Twitter knowing that it is public,
It's
right?
public,
That's what you
bro.
do. So the DM that I have is from someone says, "Hi, just so you know, what you're doing on YouTube is a form of harassment. It is disgusting and rude. You should really stop. I don't know who you think you are, but wow, it's really unhealthy, and I think you're really not aware of the damages you can create by doing your live at the moment, talking and criticizing about these people."
Faz. Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not speaking
harassing. Yeah,
personally.
I'm
Hold up.
harassing them.
It says I'm not.
I'm guilty.
I-
I'm harassing. Yeah, I'm bullying. I'm harassing. Good.
let me
Good. No,
let me
because
finish. Let me finish. It says
you sold people dreams. People took out their money, went and bought my nice shirts, and paid to print number 21 Frankie on the back because of assholes like you. So refund them their money. I'm bullying. Yeah, I'm being a prick. Good. You know what? In life,
then
opposite-
the person goes on to say,
if you don't
listen. Then the person goes on to say, "I'm not speaking personally, even if I know them,
Mhm.
and one of them more particular." So this person clearly knows them, one of them in particular. So
Yeah.
they feel attacked, and then they said, "There are families behind them. Think
Yeah.
about what you're doing. You could ruin them. Talk to them if you want explanations, but don't use social medias like you're doing. More particularly a YouTube live where people can hear you from around the world."
Yeah,
But
big up.
Twitter is the same.
1 second, fact. Big up people from the whole wide world. Listen, big up, respect, love, and big up to the real ones. Listen, the person that knows crime more knows their family. Tell his family to advise him to stop pretending to be an insider, a fake journalist, because it's fraud. It's fraud. Yeah, it's fraudulent behavior. Do you understand? It's
I mean, it is
fraudulent.
a form of
It's impersonation. It's illegal.
Yo, Fats, can I ask a question?
Hold on, let me address the rest of the people firstly. Big up Z, welcome. Ariam, welcome. Big up Griggs, welcome as well.
Welcome. Listen, all you fake ITKs.
Thank you for having me on.
Fake ITKs, go suck your mama. I don't give a fuck. What's that meme? I don't give a bloody. I don't give a heck. I don't give a bloody heck. I don't give a heck. I'm going out. I don't give a heck.
What you say? You don't give a fly. What do you say? You don't give a flying fuck.
You know what's crazy, right?
I'm going out. I don't give a heck.
You know what's crazy with me? Because with me, I had a conversation with the individuals. I have no issue with them want to put that out there. Now we had a very mature conversation. When it comes to ITKs in particular, there's a few. It's not just ITKs. With me, it is also individuals that want to be something that they're not. Right? With some ITKs, when I had the conversations with these particular people yesterday, they got it wrong, right? And they admitted, they showed accountability, and after they want to make some adjustments, and they said, "I'm gonna go forward with it." The issues that I have with people are those individuals who created all the hype, that ran with the hype, and then deleted their accounts. Those are the people I have issues with. People who put out false information and then after for the public, those are the particular individuals I have an issue with, right? And let's keep it real, all right? When it comes to journalists, and I spoke about this yesterday briefly to the particular individuals, and I want to restate, I didn't have no issues with them, but had a conversation. I said, when it comes to journalists, people need to be very careful, right? As a journalist, in this world, relationships are very key. They are very, very vital. So when people are thinking, anyone's going to get access to information because the football world is small, it's not that simple. Some footballers will not interact with some journalists, not mix themselves up with journalists because of the simple fact that they've ran false narratives against their names or their peers or their friends or their family. So they tend to say, you know what, I'm going to distance myself. A clear example for that is Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo chooses to not really mix with the English media for these particular reasons which I've listed. So
Piers Morgan, he doesn't mind Piers.
Yeah, he doesn't mind Piers, to be fair, yeah. But I'm talking about the particular ones like the Ornsteins, the Lockhursts. He wouldn't mix with them. The reason why, obviously, those are reasons I've listed. So he may feel more comfortable doing it with giving information to a European journalist.
And to clarify as well, Ronaldo mixes with Thingy because he's actually an interviewer. He's not a journalist.
That's where I wanted to let Z go, but I didn't want to come through. You feel me?
He's an interviewer. No, I just want to put out he's an interviewer. Whereas Luckhurst and everyone else, they make their name of being
No,
journalists.
Faz. Piers Morgan is a broadcaster.
Broadcaster, yeah. If you want to be a technical word, he's a broadcaster.
This is
Faz,
what
you know me.
This is what people miss, and this is why I've always questioned the tiering. Anyone that's been on my spaces, I've always questioned the tiering. I said, what would you define as a tier? Because for me, they all rank at the same tier. Just because one has more access to certain information does not mean that they're a higher tier. Because I may have, say for example, celebrities, I may have access to multiple B-list celebrities, right? Compared to someone who has access to A-list celebrities, like say for example 5 or 10, compared to the one that has access to 20 or 30 B-list celebrities. All right. To the public eye, they're gonna probably say, oh, the one with 30 is tier 1. The one with 5 is tier 2, tier 3. But ideally,
what you saying, Z, like the ones that know guys of Hollyoaks and that?
Yeah, like for me, it just comes down to they're both doing the same job, just different access, different connects. And it goes beyond me because what I don't mind people collecting information from journalists and then relaying the information and be like, look, this is the information which I've relayed.
That's
right?
a reporter, isn't it? That's a reporter.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking about people on Twitter, for example. You collect your information, you've come up with your conclusion, and you relay it. Not an issue. The issues that I take, right, are those individuals who collect information, come up with a conclusion, yeah, and then afterwards present it as if it's a fact.
What are you saying, Z? Are you saying aggregators like United Faithful, Anfield Talk, like an aggregator?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't follow none of these accounts, right? As I said, when I spoke to those individuals yesterday that I've been mentioned earlier in this stream, when I spoke to them, we had a conversation. And this is the thing, I can be open to having a conversation with people. And then when people show accountability and say, you know what, I've got this one wrong, I hold my hand up, I have no issues. But when people want to be wrong and strong, that's when I take issues. Like, what, you still can't hold your hand up?
So
and those people now have blocked me.
To break it down to people, what's like I broke it down on the video is this is a group where one person is actually having numerous accounts, and when shit hits the fan, the individuals of the group will blame the other accounts that they actually control, meaning the likes of David Kent actually also probably owns Ross Harwood. The likes of Architect also probably owns the account David Kent, because what you'll notice is the time frame of the tweets. What you'll notice is the blame game. So in prime example now, everybody said this is in the comment section as well. Crymore went and started blaming David Kent and pushing all the blame to David Kent, trying to hold his own Twitter account. But the problem is here is when shit hits the fan, the likes of Mick Ruby, the first thing that they do, and I tweeted this myself before the deadline day. The tweet is there. I'll try and bring it up and share it. But the fact is, I predicted that the likes of Mick Ruby will go and say, this is a Laporta issue. This is a Glazer issue. Oh, I'm here for the fans. Pro bono, baby. Remember that word he uses, pro bono, and all of this stuff, and try and swindle the fan base to say, yo, okay, you know, someone messed up, instead of just saying, you know what, I'm actually a troll.
Okay, Faz, but do you see the point you're missing? Let me just say your point you're missing. What you guys are missing is the end game. These accounts are built to be sold. It's all data.
Yes.
Collection.
Oh, thank you.
And
You took the words right out of my mouth.
You feel
you
that's
took the
why
words
you're
because the account Architect,
they're sold. Sport Bible buy these accounts. These kind of big companies buy these things.
That account was actually an account called Mo Ibrahim or something, and Architect actually went and bought that account and then started retweeting his own tweets from the other account to try and gain some credibility. So
yeah, I'm trying to buy Planet Faz right now.
What did you say? Sorry,
I'm trying to buy Planet Faz. I might put a bid in.
Well, it's only $1.99 for a membership. Membership down below.
No, I want to buy the whole Planet Faz. I want the planet.
Yeah, it's gonna cost quite a little bit, but Memberships are open. Big up to Liam for donating 5 memberships. I think there's still a couple are left, if I'm not mistaken. So if you go ahead and want to be a member, go and click the membership button, the super chat button with the dollar logo and below, and you can become a member. So there should be a couple of memberships still open. So yeah, big up Liam. Thank you for the donations. But yeah, Arium, like you were saying, you're 100% right. These accounts, the reason, the concern, and the motivation behind it is they actually sell their accounts, and one of them, we got proved on the bit. But let me come to you had a question for me actually, Arium, didn't you?
Yeah. I just wanted to quickly get onto football. I don't want to mess up. Obviously, I've just jumped in. I've been thinking about something. You know how I said, the way I see Man United, as a Liverpool fan, always.
Okay, you got football talk. We'll come to your football. Hold on. We'll come to your football talk. Arium, hold on.
No,
we'll come to your football talk.
Going back to the media
Let's
stuff.
wrap
Going
up
back
this.
to the media stuff. I wanted to say just quickly on Z's point.
Right, okay,
on Z's point. The reason why I always say to people, follow the money. Ronaldo will trust a Piers Morgan. Do you know why? Because Piers Morgan is a millionaire. So Piers Morgan ain't gonna sell a 20 grand sex tape to Daily Star, whatever. If Ronaldo can smell that a certain journalist might be going through mortgage trouble, their wife might want to leave them. If he smells you're going through low-level problems in life, he can't fuck with you. He's in a different tax bracket. But Piers Morgan, he knows you can fuck with him because Piers Morgan won't sell him out probably even for £1 million. That's why certain journalists don't get access and this, that, and the other. That's why, Ornstein is very well paid, especially at the Athletic. So that's why he wouldn't, you don't get that vibe from him. But if you're working at, I don't know, what's bummy? Name a bummy newspaper for me.
I don't know, The Sun.
Yeah, or I didn't want to say it, but Daily Star or something like that. Then I can't trust. If I'm Dean Henderson, I might talk to you because that's my level. You get what I'm saying? But Ronaldo can't fuck unless you're CNN, your big boy stuff. He can't fuck with you. Can't fuck with GB News or whatever stupid place that's looking to get promoted in their job. He can't talk to that kind of person. It just doesn't make financial sense. The risk is crazy. That's all I wanted to say.
Griggs, talk to me about what you thought of that stream, if you watched any of it.
I haven't watched any of it. I was in another stream, my bad.
Yeah, he's too busy scouting League One players, man.
He's trying to find replacement keepers.
I already found it. Don't worry about it. I found my replacement keeper.
Nah, trust me, we went crazy yesterday on the football chat, but that'll come later, you said.
Well, no problem. Big up everyone. As you know, this has all got debunked. Big up Drill coming through with that energy. He's had enough of these ITKs. But the whole purpose of this, if you're watching and thinking why I did a stream like this, is for education. So you do not go and fall for this trap again. Don't fall for this trap. It's a vicious cycle. It's an unhealthy cycle, and it doesn't benefit anyone. It doesn't help anyone. And there are credible sources who make their bread and butter from being credible. So it's a downer to them. It's a downer to them, It's people who make their livelihood of their job and from being reliable, and these ITKs only are disrespecting them, in all honesty. And
I don't even think your manager wants to take you through these transfers, that kind of thing anymore. Because if you notice, I don't think he mentioned anything once. I don't think he wants to take your fan base through that nonsense.
Yeah, well, I've been in that situation as well where people started copying my tweets. So it is what it is. But anyways, big up Drill, big up Arium, big up Griggs. Griggs, if you didn't even watch the stream, why'd you join?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Well, there's a lot of sugar in American drinks, isn't it? Anyway,
I could talk about ITKs. I hate them, so I could talk about ITKs and like their fraudulence if you want.
Go on, take it away.
ITK. I mean, for me,
you look like an ITK.
I'm not an ITK. I don't make up transfers. I do want to be a journalist, but I'll be a credible journalist. But in terms of ITKs, it started 2 summers ago, really. That summer 2020. Because obviously, yes.
No, the United shit started with Fabregas, Andy Mitten. That's the first one I ever saw and laughed at that whole summer.
Am I lying? He's technically not an ITK though.
I know he's a serious guy, but Faz, am I lying? Did it not start that Fabregas year? Faz, don't let me put pressure. It was that Fabregas one that you man went through when David Moyes was on the phone to him on the M25 or whatever it was at the end of the week. Faz, I know you're looking there, muting. Faz, it was that Fabregas saga you man went through. It wasn't it?
It was. It
Thank
was.
you, Faz. Thank you, my brother.
It was. It was. You can't deny it. If it goes on and it doesn't happen, it's a saga.
Yeah.
Because with Sir Alex, you never went through that. Ever.
Nope.
The first
we
one
didn't.
I ever saw from Man United was that Fabregas saga. I said, what? Did Man United? When did Man United start being hauled out for clicks? That was the first one I saw.
Actually, I mean, our first like real transfer saga might have been like the Ronaldo leaving to Madrid because that was very controversial. Like, there's a bunch of articles about it talking about how he said he was a slave at Man United and everything. That was kind of a transfer saga just within the club because there was always questions whether he would want to leave the club or not. But in terms of like ITKs, like our biggest deal, especially like Sancho, like that's like when I became part of football Twitter. That's when the first one I really remember is like every single day you had a different ITK. Some guy I forgot the account name. It got banned from like 2 years ago. EPL something. This guy was talking about how Sancho's deal was done in like July, and every single day they kept talking about it up until even the deadline day. Similar to De Jong, they're like that McRuby guy, like, oh, it's gonna happen today, and they always blame someone else, like you said, Faz. Like Barca fans will blame Laporta. Oh, those ITKs will blame Laporta. The Sancho ones were blaming United for taking too long, some shit like that. So, ITKs, like you just believe in yourself to not believe them. Just be sensible and believe journalists are actually credible and work for credible organizations like your athletic reporters or even your DiMarzio reporters. Like that, I think that Mo Ibrahim guy works for DiMarzio now, right? I believe so. Whoever bought that account, so he was always tweeting.
Apparently so, but I wouldn't even believe it. I could just go and at someone saying I work for such a person, but it doesn't mean anything. They might not even see that I've added them, by the way.
No, because DiMarzio retweets them. That's why.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe so.
Because being part of the United Journal, like I get notifications from like every reporter about like when they tweet something like that. But
When DiMarzio has news, he speaks to Sky Sports Italia or Sky Sports UK. He speaks when he has news.
yeah, but there's also other news that his like
his employees.
That's that Mo Ibrahim guy's probably an employee of DiMarzio now because DiMarzio is a national company. Like there's the DiMarzio guy, but there's also the company because Romano used to work for that company before he became a bigger platform. Before he became a bigger media person. Now he's his own guy. But ITK, just don't believe him. Like honestly, like because there's even bigger accounts that have like there's verified like that Malaysians. I don't know him personally, but he seems like an ITK just a little bit in the know because that's what it stands for. So for me, it's if Ornstein doesn't say anything, I don't believe it. That's the guy. That's the only guy I really trust. Even Romano is trustworthy, but he also has his misses for specific information. That's like with fees and
I
stuff
think
like
Romano is the most credible person on earth right now. I think Romano is the most credible person on earth right now.
Faz, the most credible person on earth is your actual football club admin department.
Well,
that's fair, yeah.
That is, yeah.
I didn't know shit about Artemelo. I woke up, Faz said, hey, I've been waiting for you to see this news, you dickhead, Faz.
But listen, let me wrap this up. Thank you all for joining. Big up to everyone. It was good. It was fun to break it all down. Hopefully, we don't have to do this again next year because you've been educated.
Faz, score predictions, man. Allow it.
2-1 Manchester United.
The question, just before you go off, Faz, I don't want to get too deep. I just wanted to ask you because you know your team is developing right now. Especially, what's your name?
Michael.
Not Faz.
Michael.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you guys, what substitution combos are you looking to see develop? Because right now you've got, I think the one I can see, official one you have is Casemiro Ronaldo, and it's actually a good combo because of obviously the aerial stuff and then obviously strength in the middle.
Don't forget Fred.
Okay, so what combo can Fred be mixed with? Assuming no one has a starting place, what combo doubles would you like to see, or do you think can work? Assuming no one has a starting place, obviously don't say like Malacia this because obviously them man are gonna start in that. In sort of the midfield and attack and the peripheral positions and people that right now to me the midfield and attack have no starting position. So what combos of subs in different situations do you think can bang for Man United?
Good question.
You know me.
I think Casemiro, Ronaldo, Fred is a good one.
Yeah, that's looking like a lock. The Casemiro Ronaldo one is looking like a lock.
I think other than that, I don't really see the other two, Van der Beek or Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire. I don't see them doing anything.
Okay, so who do you think Bruno could come on with? Or do you think he'll always be a solo, come do a thing if you're not starting?
No, who do you mean? Bruno's always going to start.
Yeah, he's a captain.
I feel like
Bruno's never not gonna be.
Eriksen is going to become a sub combo with someone. I can see Eriksen and Rashford becoming a sub combo. I really can.
For me, it's probably like one of McFred will be a sub combo especially when we're winning late in games. He's gonna want to lock it off. And one of the forwards, whoever it is, whether it's a Rashford, whether it's a Ronaldo, whether it's a Sancho, or Wenger, whoever gets subbed in, Martial, whenever he comes back. So that's what I would go with. Because I think
that's what I want to say, Faz. I've got my eye on Ten Hag for that. I want to see those little things. Like, okay, is like how much understanding of his squad does he feel he has? If I start seeing repeated sub combos, I'm gonna say, all right, interesting. Because the rest of the squad reacts to those things. You feel me?
100%.
You might have a Varane looking at Ten Hag because obviously there's the senior players are obviously they talk to the manager different. Unfortunately, Maguire had sort of a pre-senior arrangement to come and see an aim with Ollie. So I'm not trolling you. But right now, obviously on the pitch, they're earning respect. I'm looking at Varane thinking, all right, when things continue to more consistency comes and whatnot, I'm looking at Varane thinking, is he gonna start looking at Ten Hag like, yo, bring on that first combo now? And is Ten Hag going to react to that? How's the sort of top management in terms of in the squad, the top players, how are they going to start? Because that's going to happen. The hierarchy is going to start developing. And that's what I'm looking at with United, because I'm looking at which players are going to basically relax, basically thinking, all right, this team I'm now part of has plan Bs. And I love that. So I'm going to go hard in the celebration. The way Ashley Young used to go hard in celebrations for Man United. Because for me, the biggest issue I have with the attack is if Martial stays fit, do you know Jadon Sancho's fitness is collapse? Can you explain why to me, Faz?
I can't because I'm busy trying to find Ten Hag's part 2 interview.
Do you feel me, Michael? If Martial stays fit, do you know Jadon Sancho is never going to get fit? Do you know his whole game will change if someone can do spinneroonies and start releasing him when the time is right? Do you feel me?
Yeah, I mean, Sancho's never going to be fit fully because his genetics kind of really, this guy's just not meant to be fit.
That's my thing. I'm just looking at it thinking, all right, if Martial comes back, these men are going to start watching TV. Martial's satellite television. It's the same as my team with Thiago. Everyone starts watching TV when Thiago plays. Same way you're watching him is the same way some of your team members are watching him. If Martial comes back and he's fit, man, them are going to be watching TV, practicing knee slides.
Oh, do you want to answer this question?
What did it say? Sorry, I don't have my glasses. Read it out.
At Arium, how was your Liverpool today?
My Liverpool or Klopp's Liverpool?
Whole lot of network issues. Whole lot of network. Network issues, Liam. I'm sorry, Liam.
Fans. Look, fans.
He
right,
said
this
my
week,
Liverpool or Klopp's Liverpool. Different fan bases have different issues.
I know.
Arsenal fan have own issues. Liverpool fan have their own issues. Look, he's gone himself. He's gone. He ran. He don't want to answer the question. Liam, well done. Good pressing that was.
They were shit to answer that. That's what they were today. Just answer that question.
Let's actually Ten Hag's presser, the part 1. Oh, he's back, but Arium, you've got to wait because we want to go through. As funny as it is, letting a Liverpool fan come and join our stream because they've got nowhere else to go. What can you do? Their content creators aren't doing it like us. So, anyways, let's break down Mr. Erik Ten Hag's.
Your copyright.
It'll be all right. This one doesn't get copyrighted.
Okay, my bad.
Yes, I have seen some good stuff, but I still can, and that is then you're talking about it's more than details, huh? But I see structures are coming. We are constructing, and that's good to see. But yeah, we have to do that and improve from game to game, and yeah, that is work on the training ground. That's work in the video, and that's work in the games.
In terms of the spaces you want to exploit better, how can they do that? What should they improve?
So I think many more, but it's about formation, about getting and creating lines, and then make the right decisions. But also the decisions on the ball, but also out of position. Still, we're making a good step. We have a base, but there's still a lot of room for improvement.
Just have time for one question each to get through a few. So, Andy.
How are you feeling about your defenders at the moment, individually and collectively?
Collectively, I see the whole team is defending, and that makes it more easy for our defenders. But I think what they do well is they cooperate and they do it together and they support each other, and yeah, then they have a good performance, and it's difficult for opponents to create chances, and that is, I think, what we see in this moment in the pitch.
Simon.
Just wondering what the situation with Anthony Martial is. Luke Shaw and Aaron Wan-Bissaka weren't in the squad tonight. What's their availability for Sunday as well?
It's difficult to say when I talk about Luke Shaw and Aaron, but Anthony Martial will not be involved for Sunday.
Martial is done. He's finished. Anthony Martial does not exist in Manchester United anymore. Get that out of your heads.
I cannot tell at this moment.
Last two questions, Ian and Samuel.
Hi, Eric. In terms of Anthony, do you see him being able to feature in the game on Sunday? Have you seen enough of him to know that his condition is strong enough for that?
Today he did his first training, so individual. Tomorrow we have a team session, and Saturday we have a team session. So I will think about, and then we will take a decision.
Yeah, he started, Faz.
But now that you're in this sequence of Thursday, Sunday games, is that new challenge for you having to select games for Thursday? You've got three games on Sunday as well.
No, it is an option, but also that I have to overthink. I've seen Arsenal, tough opponent. They started really well, as we all know, in the season. You can see there's a team who are longer together, who with the coach, he's bringing his coaching, his philosophy in the team. So for us, it's a good test, and I'm really looking forward. And we will pick the right 11 to start. But as you see, it's not only team. We have a squad, and also today the subs who came on, they did really well, and so I'm happy with that. And yeah, that is what we have to construct further.
He seems to be slowly getting a bit happier with the squad by the looks of it, Greg Stoney.
Yeah, he doesn't want your forwards to get used to Martial. What did I say, Faz?
You're a Liverpool fan. You should mute your mic.
He doesn't, Faz.
Can you hear a lot of noise? I can hear some background noise. I can hear a lot of background noise. Griggs, talk to me about that press conference. I know you heard it before as well.
Yeah, like you said, Ten Hag he loves the squad more. Obviously, he's seen the development in terms of team chemistry. Like I keep talking about, like the defense being happy for each other. Like you see them patting on the back every block. I know a lot of people say like that's weird in a way, but for me, I get it, because like these players, like last year, they've been mentally broken in a way, and they're kind of getting their their confidence back in a way. So Ten Hag's like, that's why I say Ten Hag's kind of babysitting them. Like he's like treating them like their children, like building them up to kind of become like actual footballers again in a way. And like he talked about Anthony training, I agree. I think he doesn't start tomorrow. I don't think he's fully match fit for a game against Arsenal. maybe if we were playing like a Bournemouth or something, maybe he'd start a lesser game in a way. You know, there's no easy games in the Premier League, but I don't know. I think he's like he talked. I think there's another part of the press talk about. He's happy like in terms of structure, how he like the patterns of play. Like on Thursday, I saw patterns of play. There was a one that specifically that happened only because Lissandro is left-footed, which is why a left-footed center back is so important to have in the squad because it just opens up so many angles. And Lissandro's not only just a left-footed center back; he's one of the best ball progressive left-footed center backs, which is why he was so crucial. Which is why when I heard the Timber rumors today, he talked about how LVG didn't tell me anything, yada yada. I'm like, I don't care about you anymore. Lissandro's here, and for me, Lissandro is a more of a better fit to United. I wouldn't have said that originally, but I kind of get it now. Why Ten Hag also wanted him. So I don't know. Ten Hag's happy, and the more and better we play, the more and more he'll get happier. And while he continues teaching these guys his philosophy, along with other stuff.
One thing I'll say is I've never seen the partnership between Harry Maguire and Lindelof or Harry Maguire and Varane, Harry Maguire and Martinez like that before. The connection that they have, the sync that they're playing with right now, the confidence that they're giving each other is clearly infectious because it's rubbing off onto Dallo, it's rubbing off onto David De Gea, it's rubbing off onto Malacia, which is then rubbing off onto the midfielders. It's good. The high-fiving, the chest to chest, I'm all for it. I really enjoy it. I think that's exactly what the team lacked, and we never got that with Harry Maguire. We never. Instead, what we got is him pulling his hair and kicking Pogba and shit. So it's very good. It's very good to have that cohesion, and it'll be very, very shocking if Ten Hag decides to go and change that and disrupt that cohesion and sync right now. You know. The part 2 will be out soon, but it's not out yet. But I don't think we have enough time. We've been going for a while, anyways. But listen, Ariam, do you want to wrap up? Say anything? Because we're gonna wrap up.
Yeah, I just think you're gonna do them. That's all. No agendas.
Yeah, I hope so
I hate
too.
both clubs, but I think you're gonna do them. That's all. And I think it could get peak, man. It could get peak. I think you're gonna draw them out into the fight, and I think Arteta's gonna try and stop a scrap. The same way you see us. Obviously, Van Dijk and Milner were scrapping, but Klopp really didn't want us to get into any kind of argument because you're very good at that. Because you man, you're Bruno. These big money guys, they're fighting for their reputations. They're driving around Manchester in Lamborghinis and that, looking like pricks for the last few years. So they're coming from a place of shame. And fighting a shamed man is a tough fight if that man has a bit of heart in him and he's getting very well paid. So for me, I think that's something that I'm really looking forward to seeing whether Arteta, if Gabriel Jesus bites back, not in terms of like a Darwin Núñez type, he'll never do that. He's been with Pep, he'll never do that. But just like any sort of and what? If I see Xhaka doing square ups, it's long.
Well, listen, that's that. We'll find out tomorrow. In 24 hours' time, will we be? No, I still won't be here because I'll be making my way back from. Actually, I might be back just in time. So in 24 hours, you might see me coming live and either crying and getting cooked, or taking my shirt off and celebrating. I might even go and get a cigar. Shall I be really cocky and buy a cigar for tomorrow? Shall I be that cocky?
Yeah, because it's like 7 days to the next game. So if you win, you'll be able to let it marinate in that. You feel me?
Shall I be really cocky and buy a cigar on Amazon and get it delivered and then smoke it live on stream? I might do that, Amazon Prime.
What pack will you be smoking?
Arsenal pack.
Not Arteta.
with a blend of Klopp in it as well.
Yo, that weed is dry, man. That weed is.
Whoa! Someone dissing my whoa. A whole lot of network issues. Yeah, a whole lot of network issues. Beggars can't be choosers. Winners can be losers. And we are winning. Griggs, I'm gonna order myself a cigar. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right, bro. Why not?
And we're gonna blaze up tomorrow. We're gonna blaze up tomorrow. And we're gonna enjoy it. But yeah, big up to everyone. Thank
Yeah,
you very
big
much
up,
for
man.
joining.
Big up.
Always.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. One says heady on. Yeah, that's it.
Who's
That's
the
it.
ref? Sorry,
Heady
Faz,
on.
last question. Who's the ref?
Paul Tierney.
The ref is from Salford. Tierney. Paul
Yeah,
Tierney.
yeah. You're good.
Used
By
to
the
live
way,
near.
hold on. I want us to win on a 95th minute penalty on a controversial call because of all these Arsenal fans talking today about watch these refs tomorrow ruin the game for them. So I hope they speak into existence and we win.
Yeah, man, they're building
BS
up
call.
this thing, man. I'm seeing it.
I will relish in their tears tomorrow if we win on a controversial penalty and like Bruno does his little hop and scores it. Beautiful scene. But
Yeah, just hope he doesn't sky it, man.
That's not like that.
Right. Take it easy. Good luck.
Big up,
Take
big up,
care.
big up,
Peace
big
and
up.
love, guidance, everyone.